Let me explain briefly what your immune system means. One will have a built-in born immune system called the innate system and an adaptive immunity called passive system. You're born with your innate active immune system to prevent your body from foreign threats like threats from bacteria, viruses, and other protein containing living or non living microscopic bodies. Such immune protection is found in your skin oil, stomach acids, enzymes found in tears, mucus, cough reflexes, and sneezing. In addition, there are chemicals called interferon and interleukin 1. In adaptive or acquired immunity, the threat must be recognized by your body and create antibodies or call them soldiers specifically to attack that threatening foreign body mainly composed of protein material. The body, when it produces those antibody soldiers, they will remain in your body for life and fight future responses to the same germ more effectively. This is how you get life immunity to a specific disease. For example, if you get chickenpox and recover, you have life immunity for chickenpox because subsequent contamination will not produce the disease because you have the lifetime immune antibodies from the first infection. Such soldiers or active antibodies are produced in your lymphatic system found as a network in all parts of your body, like in your bone marrow, spleen, thymus, and the lymph nodes. Today, the discussion is to find out whether an antibody cocktail obtaining the antibodies from the serum of a person who has already contracted the disease can help fresh cases of COVID-19. When you are naturally infected with COVID-19, the body generates Y-shaped molecules called antibodies that will hang on to the virus and cause destruction of the virus and also hinder its ability to infect healthy cells of the recipient. So, such antibodies can be drawn from recovered COVID-19 patients and inject into sick patients contracted with COVID-19, bolster their immune system against the virus. This method of treatment is called convalescent plasma therapy. The problem here is that antibody plasma donated from different people will have different mixtures of antibodies. For instance, some antibodies directly prevent the virus from entering cells in the first place, so-called neutralizing antibodies, while others may not prevent infection but instead direct other immune molecules to destroy the infected cells. To avoid this limitation, several drug developers have turned to monoclonal antibodies. These antibodies target specific pathogens such as SARS-CoV-2 and then mass produced in a lab. One such monoclonal antibody is called Regeneron CoV-2, which contains two antibodies that latch onto and help to neutralize the coronavirus, hampering its ability to infect healthy cells. It is called Regeneron antibodies as it was found by Regeneron scientists. We are running simultaneous adaptive trials in order to move as quickly as possible to provide a potential solution to prevent and treat COVID-19 infections, even in the midst of an ongoing global pandemic. Dr. George Vankopoulos, co-founder, president, and chief scientist officer of the Regeneron, said in a statement. In addition to Regeneron, the pharmaceutical companies Eli Lilly and AbCellera are currently evaluating antibody treatments against COVID-19 in human trials, CNN reported. Until the vaccine is ready early next year, these neutralizing antibodies may be the solution to provide passive immunity to the advanced cases to prevent death from the COVID-19 infection. Meanwhile, in Japan trials, flu drug shows promise in treating COVID-19. The Guardian reported that antiviral drug called favipiravir or Avigan showed positive outcomes in clinical trials involving 340 individuals in Wuhan and Shenzhen, said Zhang Xinmin of China's Science and Technology Ministry. To date, there is no approved or known drug to treat SARS-CoV-2. However, antiviral drugs developed to treat other illnesses are being tested for their use in treating the coronavirus. For instance, remdesivir was developed to treat Ebola, but it has shown promise in treating monkeys infected with another coronavirus, the Middle East Respiratory Syndrome. The drug is currently being tested in China and the US, according to NBS News. Summarizing, until a vaccine is developed to treat all cases of COVID-19 infection, passive immunity rendered by convalescent plasma therapy for the late stages of the virus infection seems to be the solution. Hope you like this article. Stay safe and goodbye for now.